Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right? Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
And welcome to the hangar at Oaks Amusement Park. Home of the not 4. 5. The 5-time defending world champion, Rose City Rollers. Woo! Oh, gangster, you mad? Oh, yeah, I'm wearing your shirt. All right, thank you, everybody, for coming out today. We've got a great bout ahead of us featuring the Killer Bees versus the Skaters of Doom. Now, y'all might not know this, but it's a bit of a special occasion. Our head ref, Dillygaff, is reffing for the 600th time today.
Woo! Woo! Put it together for that. 600 games is awesome.
But thank you for coming out here. Dilly, everybody. Thank you for all you've done. All right, before we get going, just a few things. Please stay on your side of those black bumpers. That is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Also, please do not walk in front of everybody while the action is going. Wait for those 30 seconds in between jams to get to and from your seats. The rest of the fans will appreciate you for this. And finally, this is a juniors match, so please cheer positively and responsibly, and please do not coach from the stands. And now, without further ado, let's give it up for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. Ow! And for our officials on skates and off. And now, I'm going to turn it over to Toe Furious.
Thank you, Puns. It is my honor and awesome delight this morning, well, I guess it's afternoon now, to bring to you in the blue, put your hands together for the Skaters of Doom. 789, all ice. 132, the Kraken. 111 is ballistic. 587 and explosive. 100 Bob the Fred. Wearing 07 Voldemort. 44 is Lemon Bomb. Wearing number 9, your captain, Pandemonium. 118 is I'll Get You. Number 19, Orange Screamsicle. And last but never least, 999, Honey Bee Sting. Skaters of Doom are coached by Joni Jet, Cat Hurt, and Pop Tart and Nazgul. Put them together for the Skaters of Doom.
All right. Are you ready? Because what I have for you in the black and the yellow, the Killer Bees. Number 31 is False Glitch. Number 299, Rotten Mango. Number 50, Halsey. Number 423, Leonard Skinner. Number 54, Magusa. Number 814, Lucille Brawl. Number 17, Scarburst. Number 81, Pom Pom Fury. Number 17, Nova Pain. Number 4, Tropical Punch. Number 696, Beelzebub. Number 245, Little Havoc. And number 108, T-Rex. The coaches are American Gangster, Wicked Willow, and So Feisty. The Killer Bees. Weird. Shall I run down there and find them?
All right, welcome everybody to the broadcast stream. I am Puns and Roses, and I am here to talk you through this upcoming game between the Skaters Doom and the Killer Bees. Thank you all for being here. Skaters are taking the track now. That looks like Lucille Brawl in the black for the Bees. Up against An Explosive in the blue for the Skaters of Doom. Here we go. Lucille Brawl finds a path on the inside, takes it. An Explosive finds a path to the outside, about a half track behind. And good defense up at the front of the pack. That was all ice, and Orange Scream School looked like. So both teams get 4. And coming up on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, that is, looks like 999 Honey Bee Sting in the blue. And 696 Beelzebub. And Beelzebub buzzing out of the pack. About 20, 30 feet behind is Honeybee Sting, which, not going to lie, that would have been a great name for a skater on, the Killer Bees. Oh, great defense on the inside. That looked like Voldemort and company. So that was actually a steal there for the Skaters of Doom. They did not have lead, but got 4 points to 3. And we got 2 skaters in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. A little bit of group therapy going on there. All right, Bob the Fred is jamming for us in the blue. And I cannot read that arm number. Leonard Skinner. And Bob the Fred through lead jammer. Leonard Skinner about quarter track behind. Slightly depleted pack. Bob the Fred comes in, makes a move to the outside. And, good stop there on the outside. That was number 9, Pandemonium, the captain today for the Skaters of Doom. Bob the Fred coming in on a second scoring pass. There's the call-off. Is it in time? It is. Good work there by T-Rex and company to force Bob the Fred to the outside and save a point. So that's 7-4 jam. Increases the Skaters of Doom lead slightly. We've got number 50. That is Halsey out there for the Bees against 132, the Kraken. And the Kraken looked for the outside lane, but false glitch. Great work there. Closing off that lane. Halsey also looks for the outside lane. Finds it coming inside. The Kraken about a quarter track behind. Halsey coming in. And Halsey forced out and recycled. Great work, long recycle by... Halsey heading to the box now on a track cut. I think that was forced by An Explosive. False glitch doing good work there along with Lucille Brawl, trying to hold down the Kraken. Great work by Lucille Brawl. And false glitch closes off the outside lane. Pack extending. Lucille Brawl up. And Explosive, great work there. Heads up play to slow things down. 299, Rotten Mango with a good defensive hit. And Halsey is through. So there's not going to be a lead jammer. This jam will go the full 2 minutes. And the Killer Bees defense has been phenomenal here, killing off that penalty to Halsey. And Halsey coming in on a second scoring pass. The Kraken looking to finish that first scoring pass. And the Killer Bees pull it to within 1. Jam Line brought to you by the Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast joint. That is going to be Pandemonium. Jamming up against Magusa. Pandemonium looks for the inside lane, finds it. Magusa goes inside to out. Well played. T-Rex anchoring that front wall. Oh, that looked like it cut to me, but you know what? I am a long ways away, so I'm going to trust the refs on that one. And Magusa still struggling to complete that first scoring pass. Good work there by Ballistic and company. And T-Rex almost gets there, not in time though. And that 12-4 jam opens up the lead a little bit to 9 points. And we've got a team timeout called by the Killer Bees. This team timeout brought to you, like all of our timeouts, by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. We have, I believe, 2 more weekends left in the junior season. That weekend before Thanksgiving, and then championships will be in December. So head to RoseCityRollers.com to check the scheduling, grab tickets if you're in the area or coming to the area.
Be sure to head down to the concessions at the end of the hangar. All proceeds benefit the Rosebuds All-Stars National Travel Team to help cover the grand expense of representing us nationwide.
Our penalty box today brought to you by Rebel Heart Therapy. Therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. Currently empty. All right, we're going to see an explosive Lucille Brawl. I believe this is our first jammer matchup. Lucille Brawl pushing to the front and through. And explosive coming up fast. Lucille Brawl has to accelerate. And explosive passing on the inside. Good work. Lucille Brawl forced out to the inside. Here come the Bees. That is a scoring pass. And there's the call off. Is it late? It looks late. 1 point stolen there by the Skaters of Doom. That's why you skate all the way to the fourth whistle. We're going to see Honeybee Sting in the blue, and that looks like False Glitch in the black. Perfect offense there by the Kraken. And there's the call off before any points are scored. Black Cat Plumbing, your friendly neighborhood plumbing, and a proud sponsor of RCR since forever. We got Bob the Fred and Beelzebub. Starburst and company at the back of the pack, trying to slow down Bob the Fred. Good work there by Nova Payne, Starburst and company. But Bob the Fred able to get through with a little bit of offensive help there. And Beelzebub has to recycle behind An Explosive, who's having a great game so far. And we got a little bit of a pile up there in turn 2. Beelzebub looking to buzz through the pack. Not having much luck there up against Pandemonium. Needs some offensive help, but the offense is, oof. Lemon Bomb and Explosive Company really doing great work there, along with I'll Get You to contain Beelzebub, and that is 12 points now for Bob the Fred. Lucio Brawl out of the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Oh, Pandemonium with another long recycle. Beelzebub needs to pull that cap. And here comes some offensive help from, I believe that's Magusa. Oh, and Explosive, great work there. And a 20-0 jam as the Skaters of Doom are breaking this game apart. Going from a 10-point lead to a 30-point lead. We're going to see False Glitch and the Kraken jamming. And there goes False Glitch. Rotten Mango, great work there with a force out and recycle on the Kraken. And the Kraken threw on the initial. Tropical Punching Company setting up at the back of the pack. Oh, great work there by Halsey. Oh, Orange Screams to go with the offense. Doing good work there. Somebody, oh, that's Orange Screamsicle heading to the box. Halsey holding the line desperately. There we go. And False Glitch calling that 16 points on that jam for 3 for the Kraken and the Skaters of Doom. So Killer Bees clawing their way back into this. Stinging their way back into this? Lucille Brawl in the black, Ballistic in the blue. Pom Pom Fury sitting up at the back of the pack along with the rest of the Killer Bees defense. Force out recycle there by T-Rex. And Lucille Brawl is through. And here comes Lucio Brawl on a scoring pass into the pack. Couple skaters coming out of that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And Halsey up to the front of the pack. Lil Havoc and company. Controlling Ballistic for a little bit. Ballistic, almost through, but runs into another Skaters of Doom blocker, and that was enough to allow the Killer Bees to reform their defense. So we got a 12-4 jam. There's the call off, and the Killer Bees have brought this back to within 9. And we've got a team timeout. Excellent timeout there by the Skaters of Doom. This timeout brought to you, as all of our timeouts are, by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. We've got a lot of great merch available, shirts, hats, stickers. Head to the merch page on the RoseCityRollers.com website to get all of your Rose City Rollers merch.
Proceeds from that raffle also benefit the Rosebuds national team. The enormous expense of traveling to compete and represent us here in Portland.
And we're always looking for volunteers. It takes a lot of effort to get these games going. So if you would like to volunteer, go to RoseCityRollers.com/volunteer. And that is the end of the team timeout. I like that timeout there by the Skaters of Doom. You had a good lead, and then suddenly it just disappeared quickly. You need to break that Killer Bee momentum. You got Bob the Fred, and I believe that's Leonard Skinner. Yes, Bob the Fred already with a 20-point jam so far. Oh, T-Rex doing good work there. Making sure that Bob the Fred does not have an easy path out of the... I think T-Rex is about to head to the box on a... Yep, maybe not. Oh, good... Honeybee Sting there with a very long recycle. Bob the Fred is through. Leonard Skinner is as well. Honeybee Sting heading to the box. That is 2 Skaters Doom skaters in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And both jammers through. Oh. And the track monster grabbed Leonard Skinner. And Leonard Skinner is through. Fly high, Freebird. Bob the Fred with the call off. So that is a 6-8 jam in favor of the Killer Bees despite not having lead. So difference down to 7 now. 4.5 minutes left in this first half. And we've got the Captain Pandemonium for the Skaters of Doom up against Lucille Brawl. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty. Lucille Brawl is through, lead jammer. Oof, that's going to be a back block. Yep. And Pandemonium takes advantage. So this will be a full 2-minute jam because there is no longer a lead jammer. So Orange screams to go and Explosive, trying to control the inside lane. Halsey escapes. Beautiful force out and recycle on Pandemonium. Halsey reforming with the rest of the defense. And not able to stop Pandemonium. And Pandemonium bearing down on that defense for a 3rd scoring pass. Oh, and Explosive with that brilliant force out and recycle. Lucille Brawl looking for an exit on the 1st scoring pass. Meanwhile, Pandemonium coming around on a 4th scoring pass. Rotten Mango and Halsey with that force out and recycle. And Lucille Brawl clears the lane to the inside of the apex, and Pandemonium smartly just follows right down that lane. Both skaters coming in for the 2nd and 5th scoring passes, respectively. Lucille Brawl picking up 4 on that pass, 3 for there we go, 88-70 is the score right now. Less than 2 minutes left in this first period. We've got we have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Ritual Dyes is a local handmade yarn shop in Portland, run by a Bud's parent and record skater. And Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery is John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. All right, Lil Havoc and company setting up to stop Honeybee Sting. Meanwhile, T-Rex jamming for the Killer Bees for the first time. Oh, T-Rex goes inside, then outside. Good work there by Ballistic on the offense. Now transitioning to defense. T-Rex. Oh, with the Zoom Room Apex jump. Oh, T-Rex getting the crowd fired up. There's the call off. All of our Apex jumps are brought to you by Zoom Room. They've got a new location out in Hillsborough. They provide dog therapy, agility training, obedience training. Yeah. Lots of great doggy care. Team timeout by the Skaters Doom. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. This is an actual team timeout. They are not using their official review as a timeout, so they are burning a timeout. All right. So that 5-point jam last time brings their score to 88-75, so 13 points separating these two teams. WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be better in your work, sport, and life. We got Lucille Brawl and Explosive. Just blowing through the pack. And Explosive coming in on a scoring pass. Looks for the outside. Now in. Good work there by False Glitch, but not able to close both sides. All right, we've got a pair of 4-point jams, but Lucille Brawl about a half track behind. Oh, and Explosive shrugs off that hit from False Glitch. False Glitch transition to offense. Lucille Brawl is through once again, though. Still about a half track behind. And Explosive comes in, calls it at the half. So that 12-8 jam brings the score to 100-83. We will see you back here in about 10 minutes.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, Wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try it for yourself. We got you.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Inquiry number 80393, company is Seba Guide.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the second half of this juniors bout between the Skaters of Doom and the Killer Bees. Score at halftime, as you can see up there in the top left corner, is the Skaters of Doom 100, Killer Bees 83. It has been relatively close the whole time. 1 point, the Skaters managed to get out to a 30-point lead, but the Bees were able to close that down to 9 fairly quickly. Penalties are relatively even. We're going to have, I think there's one skater with 3 penalties, but no team was in double digits, so nobody in danger of fouling out, that's for sure. Waiting for the coaches to be done here. We'll get out on the track shortly. There we go. There's the whistle summoning everyone out. So I believe that is Ballistic upon that jam on Hawthorne jam line for the Skaters of Doom. And here come the Bees. We're going to see, I believe that's False Glitch. Yes, that is False Glitch, taking the Jammer Star for the Bees for the first jam. Both of these are veteran skaters for their respective teams. And false glitch. Contact penalty. So Ballistic gets recycled there behind T-Rex. So Ballistic still has the opportunity to become lead jammer. T-Rex doing great work there. And Pandemonium able to provide enough offense. So lead jam goes to Ballistic. False glitch out of the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And false glitch is through. T-Rex with the recycle on Ballistic. There's the call off. And it is in time. Only 1 point on that jam. We're going to see an explosive. And I believe Lucille Brawl. Van explosive in the blue, Brawl in the black. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty. And Lucille Brawl is through. And explosive looking for an exit. Finds it, but about a third of the track behind Lucille Brawl. Lucille Brawl is through. Now about a quarter of the track behind. Both jammers with 4 points in the air. And there's the call off. 187 killer pads off an imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. And we're going to see 245 Lil Havoc jamming for the first time for the Bees up against Bob the Fred. Bob the Fred had a 20-point jam in the first half. And there goes Lil Havoc through. Great defense there by False Glitch. And somebody, that's T-Rex heading the box on, I believe, a forearm. So Lil Havoc about a half track ahead. So T-Rex going to have 30 seconds to think about what they've done in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Back block, Lil Havoc. Lil Havoc heading to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. So no lead jammer now. This will be a full 2-minute jam. Bob the Fred coming in on a second scoring pass. Somebody's heading the box on directional play penalty. That is Ballistic. Good work by T-Rex, now joined by False Glitch. Lil Havoc out of the penalty box now. T-Rex, directional play penalty. Lil Havoc threw on another scoring pass. Will Lil Havoc be able to get back around in time for a fourth? I don't think so. And False Glitch. So there's going to be a little bit of group therapy. False Glitch and T-Rex going to have an opportunity to discuss their repeated direction of play penalties in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And we've got an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And 888, the certified sweat saver, developed, tested, and trusted by the best. And here we go, Lucille Brawl, pandemonium. Out with a quickness, Lucille Brawl, about a third of the track behind. 4-2 pack advantage right now for the Skaters of Doom. T-Rex standing in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Oh, looking for that Zoom Room Apex jump. Halsey with the denial. And Lucille Brawl is through for 4 points. Halsey holding that, oh no, it was T-Rex holding the line at the back of the pack. So that was a 4-2 win there for the Killer Bees. We see Lil Havoc once again for the Bees. Upon that jam on Hawthorne jam line, up against Honeybee Sting. Lil Havoc finds the lane on the inside. Beelzebub closes the outside lane. Honeybee Sting looking for an exit. Gets some offensive help there from, I believe that's Voldemort. And good force out there by Ballistic. And Ballistic, great defense there at the back of the pack. That looks like out of play. And that's going to send Ballistic to the penalty box. And we've got a Zoom Room Apex jump there by Honeybee Sting. So there's the call after a 4-4 jam, but the Bees will have a 4-2 pack advantage going into this next jam. Hey, the Rose City Wreckers play Flathead Valley on November 23rd at the Hangar Oaks Amusement Park. Get tickets at rollerderbytickets.com or watch it live on YouTube. Bob the Fred, T-Rex through. And a little bit of confusion as the Killer Bees had 5 blockers, so they ended up, somebody came off. T-Rex through. Here comes Bob the Fred on a scoring pass. Tropical Punching Company already. T-Rex getting the crowd pumped. And we got 2 skaters, 1 from each team in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box right now. There's the call off. Official review being called by the Skaters of Doom. I'm going to guess that they're going to be looking for a track cut on T-Rex on that last jam. Hey, Rose City Rollers are in Willamette Week's Give Guide. Support the Rose City Rollers and win prizes. A donation of just $10 or more gets you a chance to win big prizes. Head to rosecityrollers.com for details. So this official review brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And the Dazzle of Zebras is grouped up. That was a quick deliberation. Hey, do you have a kid interested in Derby? Junior Derby Discover Day is free on November 24th. No experience needed. Watch a game, learn about Derby, get on skates. Go to rosecityrollers.com/join for more info.
Skaters of Doom requested a cut call on the Black Jammer. Upon review, it was agreed they did. We will issue the penalty, and Killers of Doom will retain their official review.
Very good.
All right, so they're getting that track call on T-Rex. Hey, do you own a rad local business? Join RCR's local business program, a new ultra-affordable way to support roller derby, promote your brand to our fans and skaters, and get tons of cool perks. So that looks like, I believe, an explosive. Alone behind the Jam on Hawthorne. Oh, sorry about that. Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Get so excited about talking about the Jam on Hawthorne that can't control myself there. Why? Because the Jam on Hawthorne is Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. And Kelsey able to force An Explosive to the outside, but An Explosive, phenomenal footwork. Slipping past Kelsey and false glitch, grabbing lead jammer. T-Rex, another 10 seconds in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Somebody's going off on a track cut. That is a Rebel Heart Therapy. Penalty box penalty for now. Ooh, Healthy out on a, looks like a forearm maybe. And T-Rex threw on the initial. Do you know a penalty T-Rex never gets called for? Forearms. Just think about it. Think about it. All right, there we go. An Explosive out for 4 points. There's the call off. Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. And we'd also like to thank our sponsors, Menopause Northwest and Portland Vital Signs. Next up, we're going to see the Kraken. And that's the 5-second call. I don't think that Killer Bee, no, that's going to be a penalty. So Magusa heading to the penalty box. This is a live jam. And the Kraken is through. That 4-1 pack advantage, making it easy. And cut track on Lil Havoc. Impact penalty on the Kraken. So we're going to have a very quick jammer, Do-si-do. So Halsey has returned to the track. Lil Havoc heading back. So McCracken only has to serve as much time as Lil Havoc did. So no lead jammer. This jam will go the full 2 minutes. False glitch, closing the inside lane, getting some help from Rotten Mango. And there goes Lil Havoc. Rotten Mango holding the line. There's some offense coming there from Honeybee Sting. Oh, Ballistic standing up Lil Havoc at the front of the pack. Working there with I'll Get You. And Halsey with the drawback. Ballistic doing great work. And the Kraken through. Nine, 8. Could be interesting. Can the Kraken get back into the pack before the whistle? Yes. Just barely. Picks up 3 points, though. So 141-115 is the score with 7.5 minutes left. Killer Bees are not out of this, but they're going to need a little bit of luck here. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Lionheart Kombucha and the Portland Mercury, as well as Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. There goes Orange Screamsicle T-Rex, recycled. And Pandemonium with the force out. No pass, no penalty. T-Rex is through. T-Rex getting the crowd pumped. 4 points in the air for Orange Screamsicle. And both jammers through. Skaters Doom. There's the call off. So we have an official review being called by the Killer Bees. This official review brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And WSL Leadership Coaching. Learn how to transform interpersonal conflict into organizational justice as WSLleadership.com. And while Amara Ken Gangster is discussing the request with Dilligaff, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Secret Aardvark and Trailhead Credit Union. All right, if you're on social media, feel free to follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok to stay in the know about all things Derby in Portland. And you can also get text from us. Text JOIN to 503-987-7547. That is JOIN to 503-987-7547. So that Dazzle of Zebras is conferring right now. Dilly going back to talk to the coaches. And so we have not had any star passes this game. Absolutely zero. But our star passes are brought to you by Two Town Cider House, boldly crafted, fresh pressed cider made right here in Oregon. Mrs. Puns is a big fan of the peach apricot that only comes in a tall boy, but she's been liking that. Oh. So you may not know this, but two of the officials for today's game are junior skaters themselves. Lil T Rubble and Chloe Catastrophe are Rosebud skaters who are officiating for this Rose Petals game. Rose City Rollers has been working with a lot of their junior skaters to provide leadership and derby growth opportunities as officials, as assistant coaches. All of our juniors teams have juniors assistant coaches. We have Rosebuds assistant coaching for the Rose Petals, and for our Rosebuds teams, members of the Rosebuds travel team, the national travel team.
Killer Bees requested a pinning penalty on a blue blocker. Upon review, this was found to not be the case. They do not retain their official review. No penalty would be called. Officials also reviewed on their own a cut track on Black Jammer 108. They will be issued a penalty and be sent to the box.
Oof. Well, that's unfortunate for the Killer Bees. So T-Rex will start the next jam in the penalty box. Although on the plus side, T-Rex does get a 4-minute break to rest and recover. So that was definitely not ideal there for the Killer Bees. So they lose their official review. Ballistic Voldemort, I'll Get You, and Lemon Bomb. Excited about having the Power Jam. A little bit too excited there. Honeybee Sting went on the wrong whistle. There we go. There's the 5-second call. Now Honeybee Sting can go. That is going to be lead jammer going to Honeybee Sting and a direction of play penalty. Oh, direction of play penalty on, I believe, Lucille Brawl, who picks up the bonus. Illegal procedure, so that is a full minute in the box. Anybody remember the old days when everybody went to the box for a minute? Those were good times. T-Rex is through the pack on the initial. And a contact penalty, sending Honeybee Sting to the box. So this is going to be a power jam for T-Rex and the Killer Bees. Opportunity to make up some points here, since this will be a full 2-minute jam. And T-Rex stays in bounds on that outside. That's going to be a track cut. Lucille Brawl heading back to that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. So 4-2 pack advantage for the Skaters of Doom. Killer Bees able to save points there. So 12-8. 157, 131. 26 points separating these teams with 4 minutes. It is possible, but it's going to be a tough road to hoe with 2 blockers in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. 4-2 pack advantage for the Skaters of Doom. Kelsey, great work to force out an explosive. False glitch does get lead jammer. Kelsey holding the line. Good offense there by All Ice, keeping Tropical Punch isolated. There's the call off, but it's late. 3 points for each jammer on that jam, which is basically a win for the Skaters of Doom as they look to run out the clock. We're going to see Scarburst, I believe, jamming for the first time, if I'm correct. Up against Bob the Fred. Bob the Fred, holder of a 20-point jam in the first half. And Bob the Fred through. Skating confidently. Scarburst recycled. Able to get around Ballistic this time around. And that's going to be a track cut. Scarburst heading to that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box for 30 seconds to think about that track cut. Bob the Fred already through with 4. Scarburst standing in the penalty box. Bob the Fred coming around on a 3rd scoring pass. Good defense there by the Bees at the back of the pack. Scarburst, bleeding speed coming into the pack. Scarburst looking for an exit. Bob the Fred through. Ballistic with the denial. Scarburst working to get around Lemon Bomb and Ballistic. No luck as Bob the Fred is through again. .16 jam. So we've got time probably for one more jam. I don't think there's going to be a timeout being called. 42 points now separating these teams. That's going to be Magusa and Pandemonium. And Pandemonium through quickly. Magusa looking for the inside lane, finds it. 1 to beat is through. And that is a low block. Pandemonium with 4 points in the air. And catching up back to lap Magusa. There's the call off, and that is it. Unofficial score 180 to 134. I don't think any changes are going to make an impact on the Skaters of Doom winning this game. We'll have one final Rose Petals game in 2 weeks. And then championships in December. So get your tickets at rollerderbytickets.com or watch live on YouTube. And stick around for the Rose Buds game in about 45 minutes or so. See you then.
Okay. All right, so we'll go with the Skaters of Doom first. Okay. So who do we have? Jammer?
Lucille Brawl.
Lucille Brawl. All right. Come on out here. Where's Lucille Brawl? Lucille Brawl. There she is. All right. An MVP blocker?
Magusa.
Magusa. Good choice. There you go. Come on out. All right. Awesome. Okay, so we'll have MVP blocker.
The Kraken.
The Kraken. Awesome. All right, and MVP jammer.
I will get you.
I will get you. Come on out. Awesome choices. All right, so right here for a good photo app with all the MVPs right here in the middle. Okay, let's get our 4 MVPs right here in the middle. We'll get a good photo. Thank you. And then, of course, everybody over by the scoreboard to finish that off. I hope everybody's going to stay for the second bout here. Awesome matchup between our next level juniors. So be sure to stay for that. And if you're not, please go on ahead and clear the building. We'll get the next crowd in. And we'll get going here in, I don't know, maybe about 40 minutes, huh? We'll see you back. Thanks.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try it for yourself. We've got you.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Inquiry number 80393, company is Seba Guy.
Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
And welcome to the Hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, home of the 5-time defending world champion, Rose City Rollers. Appreciate everybody coming out for this wonderful bout you're about to see between the Rainbow Bite and the Bleeding Hearts. All right, Bites fans, we're going to try that again. The Rainbow Bites much better, and the Bleeding Hearts. All right, before we get going, just a few things. Please stay on your side of those black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Also, while the action is going, please do not cross in front of everybody. Wait for the 30 seconds in between jams to get to and from your seats. Your fellow folks in the audience will appreciate that. And also, this is a juniors game. Please cheer positively and responsibly, and do not coach from the stands. There's some fine coaches here. Let them do the coaching. Y'all do the cheering. And now, let's put your hands together for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. again for our officials on skates and off. And now I'm going to turn this over to Toe Furious.
Thank you, Puns. It is my honor, once again, to bring to you in the blue, put your hands together for the Rainbow Bites. All right, wearing 555, it's a very scary. 357, Billy Fiend. Wearing number 1, Frostbite. 701, Kung Fu Skinny. 222 is LL Cool Slade. Wearing number 21, Lucky Harms. Number 99 is Nazgul. 199, Slaughtermelon. 006, Weeping Angel. 018 is Ultraviolet. Number 59, Noodle. 529 is Princess Bubblescum. 43, Rainbow Dash. 277 is Rosalicious. Number 74, Dynamite. Wearing 888, it's Frantic. Number 37, Ana Mana Mia. Wearing 09 is PB and Jam. 44, Sour Snitch. And last but never least, give it up for 111, Terrible. The Bites are coached by Rolls, Mayday, Madness, and Scar. Give it up for the Rainbow Bites.
I don't know about you, but I'm seeing red, because I bring to you the Rainbow Bites. I'm sorry, Bleeding Hearts. I'm sorry, Bleeding Hearts. My bad. I am seeing red, Bleeding Hearts. Number 333, Apocalypse. Number 496, a saltwater taffy. Number 149, Averyphylactic Shock. Number 17, Blueberry Ruffin. Number 3, Collateral Damage. Number 505, Danny DeVito. Number 11, Honey Basher. 1969 is Klondike. Number 143, Lola the Killer Bunny. Number 56, Ludini. 211 is Pop Tart. Number 49, Sherbert. Number 26, Bleeding Tart. 044, Fruity Pebbles. 702, Jigsaw. 295 is Lightning McQueen. 508, Midnight Smack. 606, Row, Row, Wreck Your Bouts. Number 0 is Finney Kruger. Number 214 is Spinergy. And your coaches, Wicked Willow, Jackpot, So Feisty, Adri Hell on Wheels, and Pancakes for breakfast. The Bleeding Hearts. So stupid. What the heck? God dang it.
Hey everybody, my name is Puns and Roses. I am your broadcast announcer for today's game. Just got all the rundown of the teams. So we're going to see number 56, Luke Dini, starting off against, looks like 199, Slaughtermelon. Houdini in the red, Slaughtermelon in that blue. Behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, and there we go. First whistle, here we are. Slaughtermelon looks for an exit, finds it. Great work there by Kung Fu Skinny, holding the line. Skinny playing Visa defense everywhere you want to be. There's Slaughtermelon with the call. Just in time, 2 points. And the Bite's taken early but very fragile lead. All right, next up, that is Nazgul in the blue. And Avery Phylactic Shock, couldn't see the numbers there for a second. Oh, LL Cool Slay with the force out and recycle. Oh, Lucky Harms dropping Avery Phylactic Shock. Meanwhile, Nazgul up at the front working. Blueberry Ruffin, last line of defense. Great effort there by Blueberry Ruffin, but Nazgul is through. About a third of the track. There's the call off. 1 point in the air. Okay, next up. That is Bleeding Tart for the Bleeding Hearts. PB and Jam, the other jammer behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. The Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box currently empty. Bleeding Heart forced out by Frostbite. And Bleeding Tart is your lead jammer. Good run back there by Jigsaw. And collateral damage. And high block, PB and Jam. So not what the Rainbow Bites needed. Good work there by Billy Fiend on that force out. Bleeding Tart struggling to get past Billy Fiend and Frostbite. Is able to finally slip by on the outside. Another good hit from Billy Fiend. And we have a lead change. Good move there. Good offense on the outside lane. That was Spinergy. 16 points on that jam to give the Bleeding Hearts a lead. Rebel Heart Therapy is the sponsor for our penalty box. They provide therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. And behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line, we've got Roro Wreck Your Bout in the red up to the front. And, oh, Skinny just dumps Roro Wreck Your Bout, but gets a penalty for it. Meanwhile, Anamata Mia headed to the box on a track cut. So that is a 4-2 pack advantage as the Rainbow Bites are having group therapy in the penalty box. Not exactly what they need at this point. Klondike with the offense, able to clear out Weeping Angel. And here come the Bites. Big hit there from Enzo. So that is a second 16-point jam in a row. 3 to 32 is the total. So this is going to be a challenge for the Bites to dig themselves out of this. They got plenty of time. Danny DeFito in the red up against Frantic in the blue. And, oh, LL Cool Slay holding on for dear life. Another good block from Lucky Harms. Frantic lead jammer coming in on a scoring pass. Pack extending. Slay keeping it going. And Slay heading out on an out-of-play penalty. Oh, Lucky Harms dropping Danny DeFito. Good run back by, I believe, Midnight Smack. Midnight Smack picking up a multiplayer, though, unrelated to that run back. Frantic staying in bounds, barely. Oof. So that 8-4 jam closes the gap a little bit, 11:36. And next up, we are going to see, I believe that's Apocalypse for the Hearts. And that is Rosalicious for the Bites. Rosalicious recycled behind Blueberry Ruffin. Offensive help coming for Rosalicious from Ultraviolet. And lead jammer has been assigned. Good defense from Noodle to hold on as long as possible. And Blueberry Ruffin with the force out and recycle. Frostbite working at the back of the pack with Ultraviolet. Direction of play penalty on Frostbite. That's a challenge. So that is 6 penalties now for the Bites, only 2 for the Bleeding Hearts. Our Jam line is sponsored by the Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. One skater in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. We got Lou Dini and Slaughtermelon. Offense. Good offense there from, did not see the number. And Ludini, your lead jammer, coming in. Slaughtermelon coming in fast. Legal hit though. Slaughtermelon working against collateral damage. Collateral damage holding the line until the rest of the defense gets up there. A saltwater taffy in there to help. Dynamite working against Ludini. Oh, there's Kung Fu Skinny with the force out. Working with Weeping Angel up there. Slaughtermelon. And that is a second jammer penalty for the Bites. Wow, Skinny. That was a great and very legal hit. Nobody's getting past Kung Fu Skinny right now. There's the call off. And that is a 12-3 jam. So 14:52 with just under 20 minutes left in the first half. Avery Phylactic Shock in the red, Nazgul in the blue. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Junior Roller Derby is the future of the sport. The Rose City Juniors skate in a doubleheader on Sunday the 24th at the hangar at Oaks Park. Perfect for kids and teens. Tickets at rollerderbytickets.com. And we are coming back. And Ella Coolsley, great defense. And Nazgul is through. Honey Basher working some offense. Oh, Lucky Harms, great work. Oh, no, that wasn't, yeah, it was like. Ooh. I think Nazgul was trying to do something fancy and just got bit by the track monster there. Lightning McQueen at the back of the pack. Working with Honey Basher and Blueberry Ruffin. And that 8-point jam brings us to 22:52. PB and Jam. Find that Jam on Hawthorne jam line against Bleeding Tart. And PB and Jam looks for an exit. Instead finds Sherbert. PB and Jam, forced out recycle behind Sherbert. Quick recovery there by Bleeding Tart after being forced out. Frostbite, Billy Fiend trying to close the back of the pack down. And good force out there by Spinergy. Roro Recubout in the red, Anamata Mia in the blue. Sasquatch HR making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org, and we've got, wow, fast through the pack. Anamata Mia, Roro Recubout slightly ahead. Oh. And that is Pop-Tart with that force out and recycle. That's going to be a track cut. Yep. Just cut the angle a little bit too much there. And, there goes Skinny. Comes Finney Kruger and the rest of the Tarts for some offense. Good work there by Princess Bubblescum. Slowing down the jammer, but picks up a track cut after that. Anamata Mia back on the track, bouncing. Multiplayer sends Dynamite out. 2, now 3 as Kung Fu Skinny heads out. That is 3 Rainbow Bite skaters for the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Skinny has to go back out on the track until there's now a blocker standing, so Skinny's going to have to report to the box. Good effort there by Weeping Angel, but being all alone does not help you. And that was a 16-4 jam. Team timeout by the Bites. This timeout brought to you by our official realtor. Welcome to PDX. I like this timeout. Bites need to settle down, get themselves back on an even keel. Hey, the Rose City Rollers are on Willamette Week's Give Guide. Support RoseCityRollers.com and win prizes. A donation of just $10 or more gets you a chance to win big prizes. Head to RoseCityRollers.com for details. And while you're at RoseCityRollers.com, head to the merch shop there, tees, tanks, stickers, and more. Or learn how to volunteer at RoseCityRollers.com/volunteer. It's a great way to be part of the community, and we always need volunteers. So penalties are definitely a story in this game. 4 for the Bleeding Hearts, 11 for the Bites, including 4 jammer penalties. Danny DeFito gets recycled behind Lucky Harms. Oh, Ella Coolsley, great work. Long recycle, and that is enough to get Frantic through. Danny DeFito about a half track behind. Kung Fu Skinny is standing. Frantic coming into the pack. Wide open pack. And good work by Lucky Harms on that force out. And a saltwater taffy on a contact penalty, it looks like. Oh, wow. Frantic. Able to get through the arms of Jigsaw and collateral damage. Collateral damage with some offense. Oh. And Frantic able to slip through. 4-2 pack advantage now in favor of the Rainbow Bites. One of the rare instances where they've actually had the penalty and pack advantage. Collateral damage with the force out. Joined at the back by Jigsaw. Contact penalty, collateral damage. Frantic taking advantage. Saltwater Taffy coming up with some offense, but Skinny isn't going anywhere. Lucky Harms holding the line alone. Jigsaw force out and recycle. There's the call off. So that was a 20-4 jam, it looks like. 16-4? We're going to see Rosalicious and Bleeding Tart on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and a proud sponsor of RCR since forever. There we go. And Bleeding Tart is through. Pop-Tart, great work. Bleeding Tart, able to stay in bounds. Wow, that is impressive. Good hit there by Frostbite. Rosalicious looks for a lane. Got a little offensive help there from Sour Snitch. Back block. Rosalicious calling for some offensive help. Here comes Billy Fiend, Frostbite and company. Rosalicious is through. Pop-Tart tried for the chase down, just did not have the, oh, that's going to be it. Yeah, directional play penalty, Pop-Tart. So no lead jammer. This is going to be a full 2-minute jam. And collateral damage with that force out. Long recycle. And a little bit of a backwards skate. And Bleeding Hearts shedding blockers. 4-1 pack advantage, now 4-2. 4-1 again as Honey Basher is sent back to the box. Wow, and the Bites just did not get set up on that last pass. $50-95 with under 9 minutes to go. Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted the best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. 187 killer pads worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. And a little bit of a dance party going on there. Slaughtermelon and Paca Lex. The certified Sweat Saver helmet from Triple Eight is designed for derby, vert ramps, and everything in between. And hey, follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on Instagram, Facebook, and Threads and TikTok to stay in the know about all things derby in Portland. And the dance party is slowly spreading. While we have a minute, let's thank our sponsors, Bennett's Pause Northwest and Portland Vital Signs. And hey, if you're looking to watch some adult roller derby, the Rose City Wreckers play Flathead Valley on November 23rd. Right here in the iconic Hangar at Oaks Amusement Park. Get tickets at rollerderbytickets.com.
Bleeding Heart Skater 211 has been expelled for an egregious back block direction penalty.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's going to be interesting. So that is Pop-Tart out for an egregious back block. As the penalty pendulum has swung back. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Bleeding Hearts recover from this. Pop-Tart is a critical part of their defensive scheme. Dynamite holding the line at the back of the pack. Good work there offensively from Lola the Killer Bunny. But not enough to get Apocalypse out. Weeping Angel holding the line up at the front. Here comes Kung Fu Skinny to join. Dynamite bridging. And good force out there by Sherbert. And another force out by Sherbert. Lex a little bit slow to get up. Getting some coaching there from Lola the Killer Bunny before re-entering the pack. And that's going to be, yeah, I saw that track cut from up here. Slaughtermelon. And we've got a Star Pass. This is a Two-Town Cider House Star Pass. Two-Town Cider House, boldly crafted, fresh to press cider made right here in Oregon. So Sherbert now, jammer of record for the Bleeding Hearts. Looking for an initial at this point. Kung Fu Skinny saying nope. Rainbow Dash now joining the defense at the front of the pack. Here comes Slaughtermelon out of the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box and through for another 4. So yeah, that penalty pendulum has swung hard. Bleeding Hearts now at 15 to 12 for the bites. It was 11 for the bites and 4 for the Bleeding Hearts, but they've seen a lot of their lead evaporate as they've been struggling to stay out of the box. And yeah, that loss of Pop-Tart's going to be critical for them. Ludini, Nazgul behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty. Blueberry Ruffin, good defense up at the front. Lucky Harms holding on. Ludini, lead jammer. Here comes Nazgul, quarter lap behind, and Klondike heading to the box. Nazgul forced out, recycled behind Ruffin. And Lucky Harms not able to hold on to Ludini. And Nazgul once again about a third of the track behind. Track cut. I thought that looked like a track cut. I think Lucky Harms was able to get that force out. So no lead jammer. We're going to go entire. And there we go. It wasn't a big one, but that is a Zoom Room dog training apex jump. Zoom Room filling the world with happy, tired dogs. Visit the new Hillsborough location. And another scoring pass. That is 3 now. Ludini back on the track. Lucky Harms the force out. And Elo Coolsley just throwing Tara Bull into the path of Ludini. Which counts. You can throw your own players around. Blueberry Ruffin doing great work there at the back of the pack. Ludini through for another 4. Nazgul through. That is a 20-12 jam. Woo! 82-107 is your score. Just under 4 minutes left in this first half. Hope y'all are having a good time because I know I am. Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery. That is John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. Official timeout. This is official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Ritual Dyes is Portland's local yarn shop with hand-dyed yarn, tools, and more, owned by a Bud's parent and wrecker skater. All right, we got a dazzle of zebras in the center of the track and the possible beginnings of a, no dance party, but definitely some appreciation between the two teams, some high fives, always nice to see. And, this is going to be a late penalty on Slaughtermelon. Or not Nazgul. Yeah, that is Slaughtermelon on a track cut. So this is going to be Aphylactic Shock. Getting some great offense there from Sherbert. Here comes Collateral Damaging Company. Big lane. Oh, Frostbite. Billy Fiend. Oh, Billy Fiend just taken out there. Good work there by, is that Midnight Smack? I think so. Don't quote me on it. And Nazgul stuck behind Sherbert. Collateral damage in there. Billy Fiend, good work. Frostbite, Sour Snitch. Long recycle by Sherbert. Sour Snitch head in the box. Lots of whistles. Frostbite head in the box. Sherbert head in the box. We got some group therapy in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Lots of illegal positions to talk about. And Midnight Smack with a run back there. And that was a big 15-point jam for the Bleeding Hearts. 82-122, so their lead back up to 40. Row, wreck your bout. Find the Jam on Hawthorne Jam line in the red, joined by PB and Jam in the blue. And PB and Jam evades the sandwich at the back of the pack. Oh, that Weeping Angel, great work. And PB and Jam powering through. Rower Recubout able to stay in bounds. Kung Fu Skinny, last line, not able to catch up. There's the call off. Enough time for one more jam after that 7-point jam by the Bites. We're going to see that is Bleeding Tart against Anamata Mia. A very scary and company. Drifting back to that Jam on Hawthorne Jam line. Closing down the outside lane. Yellow Cool Slate working hard. And, oh, phenomenal offense there from Lola the Killer Bunny. Creating that lane. There goes Mia, though. Half track behind. And that brings us to halftime. 126-89. We will be back in about 10 minutes. See you soon.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try for yourself. We've got you covered.
And welcome back. We're coming back from halftime. Looking at a score of 89 for the Rainbow Bites, 126 for the Bleeding Hearts. It's definitely been a game where the story is sort of centered around penalties. Bites were super penalty heavy early on and have struggled with jammer penalties. They have 6 jammer penalties compared to, I believe, 2 for the Bleeding Hearts. But the Bleeding Hearts were able to rack up some significant jams early on where the Bites were just had the jammer and sometimes 1 or 2 blockers as well in the box. So the Bites fell behind very quickly, but have managed to sort of claw back a little bit. Penalty count now is 16-18. Bleeding Hearts have 18, and they lost Pop-Tart to an egregious back block on the 12th jam. And we've got Frantic and Ludini. Billy Fiend holding the line. Able to hold just long enough. Frantic is out. And both jammers through, 4 points each. Comes Ludini looking for the outside. And Klondike picks up a back block but gets the jammer through. And Frostbite picks up a direction of play penalty. Good block there from Sour Snitch, but not enough to slow down Ludini. Frantic through. Points racking up, 12-12 so far. And Ludini back in. There's a call off, and that is going to be a steal. A 12-19 steal. So 7 points added in favor of. Oh, no, 16-19. There we go. And so we're going to have an official timeout while they get the scoring figured out. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. 16-18. So, nope, 16-19. Either way, we've got Rosalicious and Bleeding Tart dancing behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. And another official timeout, also brought to you by Welcome to PDX. I'd like to thank Trailhead Credit Union and Secret Aardvark while we have the chance. So 1 skater in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And Kung Fu Skinny with the force out. And there goes Rosalicious. Bleeding Tart, third of the track, maybe a quarter of the track behind. Skinny managing not to pick up a low block there. That's a track cut, yep. And Rosalicious lucky not to pick up an in-sub on that long skate out. So this is a power jam for the Bleeding Hearts, who are starting the second half much like they started the first, taking advantage of penalties by the Bites. And Kung Fu Skinny holding the line at the front of the pack. Nobody's getting past Skinny today. Rosalicious back on the track. Now trying to work past Collateral Damage and Company at the back. That's not going to be fun. Multiplayer. So that was a 12-4 jam as the Bleeding Hearts continue to extend their lead. So we're going to see Slaughtermelon facing off against Roro Wreck Your Bout. LL Cool Slave working with Terrible at the front of the pack. And Roro Wreck Your Bout able to slide out. And Honey Basher, good force out and recycle. Slaughtermelon. Slaughtermelon threw on the initial. LL Cool Slay. And there's the call off from Roro Wreck Your Bout. Hey, learn how to transform interpersonal conflict into organizational justice as WSLleadership.com. Nazgul, Ludini are your jammers. Sour Snitch coming back to play some offense. And Ludini able to power past Frostbite. Noodle hanging on along with Billy Fiend. Ludini able to go outside to in. And Ludini just get an easy pass through that Bites defense. Slaughtermelon still trying to get past. Ludini just overpowering the Bites blockers. And Collateral Damage with that force out and long recycle. Oh, sorry, that's not Slaughtermelon, that's Nazgul. One has 99, the other is 199. That was, yeah, my bad. Nazgul just struggling there. I'm sure everybody on the stream's like, look at the screen. So that 24-point jam has lengthened the Bleeding Hearts lead to 71. As the Bites are once again struggling with penalties. PB and Jam against Aviaphylactic Shock. And Avery Phylactic Shock able to get out. PB and Jam run out of bounds by Blueberry Ruffin. PB Jam is through on the initial. Avery Phylactic Shock with 4 in hand. PB and Jam scrapes past Kung Fu Skinny at the back of the pack. Good block. Billy Fiend just drops Avery Phylactic Shock. And Skinny. And so that is an 8-8 jam, 117 to 188. And at this point, a tie jam is essentially a win for the Bleeding Hearts as they look to drain the remaining 21 minutes on the clock. Anamata Mia and Danny DeFito are your jammers. Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And Danny DeFito stays in bounds. Collateral Damage working hard at the back of the pack. Mia looks for a lane. Danny DeFito finding LL Cool Slay. A very scary bridging now. And there goes Lola the Killer Bunny to the box. That is Lola's 4th penalty. Anamata Mia looking to get out of that pack. Get some offensive help there from Slay, but collateral damage right there. Lucky Harms holding the line. And Mia through, 1 to beat, but that 1 is collateral damage. There's the call off. Frantic, Bleeding Tart are your jammers. Lucky Harms picking up a late multiplayer. And Bleeding Tart is through. Frantic looks for a lane. Instead finds Midnight Smack. I love that Blueberry Ruffin and Midnight Smack are on the same line or pod. And that is a 3-0 jam, 195-117, as the Bleeding Hearts extend their lead in dribs and drabs at this point, but more importantly, they're keeping the Bites from scoring as time ticks down under 18 minutes. Rosalicious, Roro Wreck Your Bout. Rosalicious up to the front. Who's holding that line? I cannot see. Lucky Harms doing great work on Row Wreck Your Bout. Row Wreck Your Bout with a spin. That spin able to clear. El Cool Sleigh heading to the box on a direction penalty. And Rosalicious just unable to get past. Oh, now there comes the offense for the Bites. But Row Wreck Your Bout already has 4 and is coming in on the second scoring pass. Lucky Harms, great work. .187 killer pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. Ludini, and I believe that is Slaughtermelon. And hey, I'm actually getting it right this time. That is Slaughtermelon, not Nazgul, like the last time. And Ludini just running people over. Midnight Smack doing great work at the back on Slaughtermelon. And Elo Cool Sleigh hanging on to Ludini for a little bit. Slaughtermelon just unable to beat that back tripod of Bleeding Hearts. Slaughtermelon has to recycle once again behind Midnight Smack. And now Blueberry Ruffin. Spinergy up to play some offense. Ludini drives the pack forward. And Slaughtermelon finally through. And there's the call off after an 11-0 jam. I haven't exactly been keeping track here, but I believe that the Bites haven't scored in about 5 jams. Maybe 6. And here we go. This is Nazgul. Jamming against Avery Galactic Shock. Avery Galactic Shock loose for the outside. Outside finds Kung Fu Skinny instead. Nazgul tries the inside lane. Cut track Nazgul. And Avery Galactic Shock is through. Lead jammer. And Dynamite not able to force Avery Galactic Shock out. Here comes Collateral Damage with the offense. Working now with Sherbert. Kung Fu Skinny directing the defense at the front of the pack. Collateral Damage holding that inside line. Rainbow Dash tries to play a little offense. Nazgul looks for something. Nothing doing there at the back of the pack. Skinny with a force out. Good work there by a Saltwater Taffy. Collateral Damage not able to close the gap. There we go. There's a call off. Another 7-point jam. this team timeout being called by the Rainbow Bites. They desperately need to call this timeout. They haven't scored in 10 minutes. So if they, I mean, they're down by 103 points, which 12 and a half minutes to go. It's not out of the question, but yeah, it's going to be a tough road to hoe. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. And hey, the certified sweat saver developed, tested, and trusted by the best. Now, while we have a few more seconds, we'd also like to thank Lionheart Kombucha and the Portland Mercury. We're going to see PB and Jam against Apocalypse, I believe. PB and Jam threw easily on the inside. Forearm penalty, Lucky Harms. And, oh, Ella Coolsley able to hold on to Apocalypse. Nice offensive work there by Lightning McQuinn. And PB Jam through on a scoring pass, second scoring pass. Once again, Lightning McQuinn with great offense. Back block on somebody. Lightning McQuinn. Lucky Harms straight out of the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box into the defense. And track cut, PB and Jam. More group therapy in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box as Bleeding Heart blockers start trailing out. Oh, Coolsley holding the line against Apocalypse. This will be a full 2-minute jam. And we are back to the Jam on Hawthorne jam line with just 11 seconds left in this jam. Oh, Slay, great force out and recycle. And that is a 16-8 jam. So Bites slowly clawing back into this, but quickly running out of time. Bleeding Tart, Anamata Mia. Frostbite, Billy Fiend trying to hold on. That's you. Frostbite managed. Oh, that's a track cut on Amata Mia. Track cut on somebody. That's Frostbite. So we got some serious group therapy penalty in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Good offense there from the Bleeding Hearts. Oh, Billy Fiend, good work on the defense. Saltwater Taffy able to tap enough offense in there to free Bleeding Tart. Anamata Mia not able to push past Spinergy. Bleeding Tart just powered through that defense. And we've got a 2-town Cider House star pass to Frostbite. And a high block. That is Frostbite's 6th penalty. And now Frostbite has the jammer cap. Two-Town Cider House, boldly crafted, freshly pressed cider made right here in Oregon, and the sponsor of all of our star passes. Not that there have been many in this game. Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted as best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Do you have a kiddo interested in Derby? Junior Derby Discovery Day is free on November 24th. No experience needed. Watch a game, learn about Derby, get on skates. Go to rosecityrollers.com/join for more info.
Rainbow Bites, number 1, that's not out.
Oh, all right. Frostbite has fouled out. Which I guess is better to foul out during while you're sitting in the penalty box between jams. So Bleeding Tart also had a late penalty. Back on the track. And Frantic is the other jammer. Bleeding Tart is through. Frantic back on the track. Kung Fu Skinny with the force out. Blueberry Ruffin with a force out and recycle. Princess Bubble Scum having to bridge. And Skinny out on an illegal contact penalty. Frantic still looking for an initial pass. Weeping Angel holding the line as long as possible. And a track cut sends Frantic back to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And we've got an official review being called for by the Rainbow Bites. This official review brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Hey, the Rose City Rollers are on Willamette Week's Give Guide. Support Rose City Rollers and win prizes. A donation of just $10 or more gets you the chance to win big prizes. Head to rosecityrollers.com for details. All right, let's see what Bling has to say.
Rainbow Bites, official review, asking for a cut track penalty on the Bleeding Hearts jammer, top of the straightaway, turn 1. Upon review, no out-of-bounds contact was observed, therefore the no call stands. Rainbow Bites did not retain the review for the half.
All right, so there you go. Heard it. Thank you, Darth Bling, for that clear and concise summary. 4-3 pack advantage, which Spinergy, Jigsaw, Sherbert and company took great advantage of. And Roro Wreck Your Bout making quick work of that pack thanks to the offense from the Bleeding Hearts. Frantic standing in the penalty box. Ooh, that's going to be a low block. Direction play penalty on Lucky Harms. But Frantic is through. This will be a full 2-minute jam. Good hit from Collateral Damage, but Collateral Damage picks up a directional play penalty. Roro Wreck Your Bout through quickly. Both jammers through quickly. Neither defense really able to get set. Collateral Damage directing traffic. And that jam comes to its natural conclusion as a (16-12) jam, and more importantly, 2 minutes off the clock, as this game is now definitely out of reach for the Bites. Rosalicious. Noodles there, doing a good job stopping Danny DeFito on the line. Rosalicious through on the initial. Danny DeFito about a third of the track behind. Someone's going off for a directional play penalty, maybe. Rosalicious sticks the Zoom Room apex jump. I'm not sure how that wasn't a low block, but okay. I'm not a ref. I will trust them. All right. Zoom Room Dog Training, sponsor of all of our Apex jumps, filling the world with happy, tired dogs. Visit their new Hillsborough location. Slaughtermelon, Ludini. Slaughtermelon powering to the front, not able to, oh. And Ludini able to get through. Slaughtermelon about 30 feet behind. Kung Fu Skinny directing traffic at the back of the pack. Slaughtermelon up to the front, and that's going to be forearm a saltwater taffy. One blocker from each team in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. As we are back to the jam on Hawthorne jam line. Slaughtermelon able to stay in bounds. Forearm somebody. That's Rainbow Dash. Wow, that was a great replay there. Slaughtermelon sliding through backwards on that little flip there. And we're back from that team timeout, which was sponsored by Welcome PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. All right, we're Nazgul and Avery Phylactic Shock are your jammers behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. 3-2 pack advantage, Lucky Harms. Good work there. And Nazgul able to get out. Klondike heading the box. Oh, LL Cool Slay. LL Cool Slay heading to the penalty box. Dynamite working up in the front with Lucky Harms. Meanwhile, the Bleeding Hearts trio doing good work against Nazgul. There's the call off. We will have time for one more jam. 165 to 284. Oh, look at that hit from Slay. PB and Jam on that jam on Hawthorne jam line, along with Apocalypse. PB and Jam, a little bit of a confusion there. But Apocalypse able to get in front despite not being a lead. PB and Jam runs into collateral damage. Nowhere to go. It's the first scoring pass for both jammers. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is finally empty. LL Cool Slay holding the line with Billy Fiend. PB and Jam drop to the inside by Sherbert. And we have a two-town Cider House star pass, 2 collateral damage. Everybody taking a shot at collateral damage. PB and Jam is through. Sour Snitch drops collateral damage. And a little jammer defense there at the back. PB and Jam is through. there it is. That is the end of the game. Unofficial score of 173 to 288. I don't think anything that there's nothing that's going to change the outcome. So this will be a win for the Bleeding Hearts. Thank you all for being here. We will be back in 2 Sundays on the 24th for more Junior Derby action. Hope to see you then.
Here, we'll go with the Bleeding Hearts first. Are we ready? Who's giving them out? Who's got the awards? These guys do. Awesome. All right. So MV Jammer.
PB and Jam.
PB and Jam. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And then how about Blocker?
Weeping Willow.
Weeping Willow.
Weeping.
Sorry. Weeping Willow's a coach, right? That's right. Willow's a coach over here, right? But MVP coach today, right? Very good. All right. So then MVP Jammer.
333.
Oh. Apocalypse. Yeah, there we go. All right. Thank you. And then MV Blocker.
Blueberry Ruffin.
Blueberry Ruffin. Awesome choice. All right. So let's have our MVPs right here in the middle for a photo. All the MVPs right here. All the MVPs right here in the middle, okay? We'll get a photo up. Sorry. I'll get out of the way. You don't want photos of me, right? There they are, MVPs. Very good choices. Awesome. Yeah, come out into the light a little bit. Then we'll have another photo for the whole team. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Please pick up a little trash. Many hands make light work. We appreciate that. And so does the cleanup crew. Thanks for coming. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified Sweat Saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try for yourself. We've got you.